will take care of you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. And you know, from a little child growing up, I can remember Mother Howell from Chashimini coming to this church, that she was a woman of God. Never late for church. Always on time for church. When it comes to children playing in church, you will get Mother Howell cross because she doesn't like when children make noise in church. And today I can remember Mother Howell is very jovial, not a dull moment around Mother Howell. She will give you a lot of jokes. I remember being at her house sometime because me and Michelle always be good friends. And when I visit her, she will crack us up with jokes, you know. And she will say things like this. You know that Dr. tell Hastings that he must eat one mango in the day, and Hastings just eat any amount in the night. I can never forget that time, you know, and stuff like this. Me love me bush, you know. Me love me bush and meat, me love. She always love her meat, you know. That's about Mother Howell, and I cannot forget about those lovely times with her. She never let you get bored and weary, always giving you things to laugh about. And she will always discipline her children no matter what. Michelle, be yourself. You know, that's Mother Howell, very nice member, very good Sunday school secretary. Always have her post from such a long time. She served the church well. She's a woman of God, always due to her duties at church. Never fail to continue with the work of God. And today I just want to encourage somebody that they should take a lead from Mother Howell. Do what you can do for the Lord, because God is great and He's greatly to be praised. She always talking about her children, amount of children that she had, and you know God has blessed her home. And today she may not hear anymore with you, but you can see the accomplishment of her children. And you know, I just want to sing one verse of this song, and I know that God is able. You can even sing with me if you like, because I'm not a good singer like Mother Howell. I have heard of a land on a far rolling storm. It's a beautiful home of the soul. Here are Jesus and I, where we'll never
kind of realized now what Sister Saptan was saying. The doctor said eat 1 mango a day, but he didn't say much about the night. So he can eat any amount when it comes to the night. Praise God. Bless the Lord.
Praise God.
Amen. Praise God. Hallelujah. Amen. God bless you. I feel justified by your singing, Sister Sapatan.
Yes.
Seems like something just rub off on you a little bit. Sounding well tonight. Wasn't that good? Praise God, praise God, praise God. God bless you. Amen. Continue to come and come with you. Praise.
Make sure you get Sister Ann. You hear?
Praise the Lord, everybody.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord another time.
Praise the Lord.
Tonight, I'm standing here with mixed feeling. You know, I came inside here and, you know, the service going on and I feel so good. But when Sister Nash was up here talking, I just have a down feeling. You know, it's just like, you know, when something hits you, like you're just coming to reality. Praise God. But tonight I just want to encourage us to be strong. Because we don't come here to stay. One day we are going to leave this earth. And Sister Pearl has gone on before. Praise God.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
I missed Sister Pearl. We share a good relationship. We share a lot of things. Many things we talk about, many people would not understand, but we do share a good relationship. And I missed her. If we are going out on a trip, and Sister Pearl is not there, it's like something is missing. And you will get Sister Pearl come. Sister, tell you going? If you're not going, And, you know, we just share that relationship. Sister Pearl is a candid person. She just tell you as it is.
Praise God.
Praise God.
Amen.
Sister Pearl is a loving person.
Yes.
Sister Pearl will sit for the whole day to encourage her children to be safe. You never hear she sit and say, get a profession. Get saved. Get saved. Get saved. Her grandchildren, and she's always praying for her grandchildren to be saved. Because that is the greatest gift.
Yes.
Praise God.
Praise the Lord.
Sister Pearl had a lot of children, but she has 3 boys. 3 boys. And if you say anything about her boys, I'm telling you, it's like you hurt her. She don't like nobody say anything about her boys. She loves her boys. She loves all her children, but she has a special love for those 3 boys. Praise God. Praise God.
Praise the Lord.
I remember when I was something, and you know, somebody was talking and he comes and said, hey, you tell me no, you tell me wrong. No man hurt me bad, and you have to talk. And she really talked because, you know, they must have something bad about him. But him not like, I don't matter who. She don't matter who, she'll tell you how it is. I remember when this house stuff was, church stuff was putting on, but the admin was on the top. And when the others was out there doing this side. And she said, Sister K, me homeless, not you. The admin up on the top. And the brother Horace up there to the side. Then you know, well blessed. I said, yes man, you're well blessed. You're well blessed, Sister Pearl. You want more blessing? Those are the things. Praise God. I remember we were going to Montego Bay Airport. Praise God. Sister Pearl was so anxious to reach the airport. And when Brother Ashley was driving the car, When you leave them and go and start, you say, "Come here, this is something now." Praise God. This is something that drives us forward. No man, this is something now. And we made it a joke. And you know, that's how she is. She just telling and she am not telling who. And tonight I miss her. Because we share a good relationship. You know, sometimes you have some mother-in-law you can't have relationship. But I tell you, we probably share a better relationship than some of my daughters them. Praise him. Praise the Lord, everybody. Yes. We just talk everything. And when they get her upset down the house, you know, and she come and she says, "Sister, you tell me if me say anything wrong. You tell me if you want me to say me wrong." He said, "You're not wrong, because you have to talk." And if you don't talk, they know it go. So we have to encourage her to talk. Because it must talk. And when you want this, encourage her to talk. Because if she not talk, things will go wrong. So she always come and say, "Sister, we say anything wrong? Did I say the right thing?" We say yes, we say the right thing. Praise God. And that's how it is. And I know we are not going to forget her. She's a mother indeed. She's not a rich mother financially, but she's rich spiritually. She just has the words to give. And if any of her children don't go to heaven, it's not her fault. If Sister Pearl could live their children, then put in the hell, she not them up here. It's not her fault if any go to hell, because she not afraid to tell them to repent and give their life to the Lord. Even her grandchildren, sometimes they get upset when you tell them to get saved and all of that. But she has to do it. And you know, you cannot say she will never tell you. Grandchildren, you cannot say she never tell you. Sometimes you don't get upset when she talks, but she has to talk. And she's talking the right thing. And you know what happened? Sister Pearl got gone, and you know, when this is the time that you are going to miss her. This is the time you're going to see how important Sister Pearl is. Sometimes we take things for granted, you know. But you see, when reality struck, this is the time you're going to realize how important she was. Because there are times when you can run to her for a word of encouragement. You don't run to know. Praise God. But God knows everything best. God says, "Come home and rest. Your time has been expired." And so, we have to let her go. It's not an easy road, but we have to let her go. Precious memories on pages sent from somewhere to my soul. How they linger ever near me, and the sacred task unfold. Precious memories, how they linger, how they ever flood my soul.
Forever.
she was a kind person, as you say. One of the things I always noticed with her when my father would go to the field and get yams and stuff, she would always take out a piece and say, "Come here, run carry this, go give so and so down the road." And usually when you bring it to that person, they'll tell you, "Boy, we set on the pot and we don't have nothing to go in." And then that person will say, "Tell her thanks," or they will express a word of kindness. But it's as if the Lord will always, and guess what? I always notice the yam that has the strings coming out of it, when you dig a piece of yam and that you said that piece of yam will dry, she'll always take out that pretty piece and send it. And you always wonder, she always has sent the best. And when you look sometimes, and the one that you will get sometimes when you bite into it, those are the words that we use to express the taste of that piece of yam. And oftentimes she will tell you, "Carry this home, sister so and so," and then after you carry, you'll get a bag of breadfruit coming down, so you'll get breadfruit and yam. I always notice how she do things. And then it's as if the Lord I was speaking to her, oftentimes when you carry to that person, as I said before, they say, "Boy, how many what? Tell her thanks." Praise the Lord Jesus. It goes to show as well, the community spirit. You would have some persons who would live till they're old in the community. And I know, me should say all of this still, And she would go and check them out and ensure they're taken care of. To the point when they die or somebody come and take them away out of the community. I remember there was this particular person in the community who was old and she would have gone there in the mornings to check on that person and go in the evenings and she would carry food and ensure that they are well taken care of. And for a number of years, I have watched her doing all this, and every now and then Sister Jane would chip in and help her. Even when they are rebellious, they will ensure that you have to come under subjection when they are around town. Amen. And we just want to, live these memories that the children and the generations to come will understand that we have a great heritage.
Yep.
Amen. And we will pass on this to the generations to come. The song says, "If I can help somebody as I pass along, then my living will not be in vain." Sometimes we might say, "Boy, but me not rich, we can't help nobody." But just to see somebody in need of a little assistance, and just to render some help in whatever way you can. You might not have money, but you can, a piece of yam, or you have just physical help. You'd have gone into persons who they're sick and they go to wash their clothes. That tells you that you're building community spirit, and even through that you can win that person to the Lord. When I'm talking, if you want to say something, you can come up. I'm really waiting for you to come. Praise God. Amen. We're grateful to the Lord for His goodness. Amen. I have some more to say, but I'll wait till you come and say. I'll say a little bit more.
Saturday. Wait till Saturday, you say yours.
Okay, save it for Saturday. All right. Okay, you can come, please. Hallelujah. How great is our God? How great is His name? He's the greatest one, forever same. I'm going to do two of her favorite songs.
I will have a song to sing. And she's not alone to sing that song. And she'll just start. We pray and God deliver. We pray and God solve the war. We pray and God deliver. God gave us one more chance. Why make it a brain now? But me have to send a little recitation. And
Praise God.
let's praise the Lord, everybody. Let's praise the Lord, everybody. Tonight I'm happy that I can stand here, even though I'm sad, but I'm still happy that somebody can say something good about my mother.
God.
My mother, for 51 years, she taught us how to pray. She bring us up in the fear of the Lord. Mama would always be telling us that we never get come here and see she and our father cursing and behaving badly. For 42 years they lived together and we never ever have to say Mama and Papa don't live good. They're always calling us into prayer meeting. Mama's room is the prayer room. And even when she's gone, when she's not there and we're having prayer meeting, that room is the prayer room. We're always praying. And she's always praying for us. Even when she said, let me say my little recitation, she's always praying for us at home and abroad, wherever we are. Whether we are saved or unsaved, we are backslide, then we know that. And every time she's on her knees, she's always calling her names to the Lord. I can remember when I was in my backsliding stage and I would be going and coming and I heard her
sometimes I say, God, why am I so rebellious? You're my mother around this, so I pray and lie down around here, so nothing would and sin. But you know, when you're in sin, she always tells us like a sinner sin more or less. So when you're a sinner, you always sin, but when you're in Christ, you have to stay put and know that you can't slip up with her. Because as soon as you start running off the track, she's calling you up and she's going to tell you, look, God ain't not play a thing. God house and not daddy house. So you must know